I need.
No worries.
I got gum.
All right. Well, I hit go live, so we are live because someone did ask. So we are early though, guys. So we did advertise 6. I know I put it in the comments and stuff that the show's coming on early. Because what else? Why not? We have some guests
Why
coming.
not?
We have B Baron. B Baron is right there. He'll be doing some painting. A poet is, excuse me, a poet is coming back, and Terry from the Facebook Crafts Cults and Coffee is coming on in a little while, and we'll just hang out and answer any questions. But I don't expect too many people yet.
Any questions?
But I don't expect too many people yet.
Oh, I'm getting feedback now.
Oh, sorry, I put that on by accident. Hey, we got some other people in. All right, so I'll start my drawing too. And yeah, we are early though, guys. We couldn't wait, so I'm gonna do some drawing to start, guys. Let us know what you're working on too today. And like I said, we got Poe on the go coming later, probably around 6 o'clock. B Baron's with us right now. In a little while, he's gonna do some painting. A poet's coming back, and Terry from the Facebook group Cults. I probably didn't get the name wrong. Cults, Coffee, and Crafts. It's probably not in that order. I'm gonna start by drawing a palm tree. That's my favorite.
You want me to start doing this, or you? Or
Oh, if you want, yeah, whatever you want to do, Baron. Be Baron. Hey, you want? Yeah, we're just getting started, so.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Thanks for being
Can't
with
see
us,
shit.
everyone. Chad's gonna draw.
Strange.
What are you guys working on in the chat at home? Just relaxing? Or are you doing some artwork?
This ain't gonna work.
That works.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll work.
Whoa!
Actually, I have to sketch it. So they finally posted their links to the show. It'll be on in 2 hours and a few minutes, the regular show. They do it pretty last minute.
That's magnificent.
Oh, you working? That's cool, Snooze.
Ooh.
Someone's working.
Oh, my camera's froze.
All right, hopefully it comes back in a sec.
There we go.
Yeah, it works good. So what is that stuff you're working on,
You gotta make the ink for this stuff. So
Oh, wow. What's it called, though?
it's called ink. The it's a Sumi E setup, but I don't want to like
Yeah.
steal someone's culture and say I'm doing Sumi E drawing when I'm not really. I'm just playing
Oh,
around.
okay. I like anything that's old school like that.
No cultural appropriation here. What's up, Snoozeroni?
I have trouble with
Is
his
that how
name.
it is? Snoozeroni or
I'm not
Snoozeroni?
100%. I just
You a
kind of
Rooney
go in
or
my
a
mouth
Roni?
when That's true humor. It's another name I have trouble with. Yeah, no, yeah. This
Oh.
is why. This is why we started this because there's, for me too. There's a build up to where, hey, it's Monday. I'm not really doing anything before the show, and it's like a big build up. I gotta wait till the show comes on. So that's why we started this.
I figure this could burn some time.
Yeah, you're making ink or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's easier when you don't look at it.
Yep. So I sketched out a palm, and I'll just color it in.
Did I hear Miss Bittencourt over there?
Mama, I want to stay. No, you're coming home.
How's your sound? Okay, you muted it? Mm. Everybody could draw. Hi, Irma. You're never bored in a Clearwater Chad chat, you know that. Strange being on the interwebs, everyone. Yeah, I love you too. Talking about my comment. What does that mean?
I think she meant
She loves
we
talking about her
no,
comment.
no, I think she meant that we went on so she wasn't bored, because that's what happens to
Oh
me.
man, I thought she
Yeah.
was showing love. No more shorts. You blew
No,
it.
no, 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 no.
You blew it, Irma.
She loves us. She said we're going on, so she's not bored. I think that's how I gather it. Clearwater Chad's usually never wrong.
I can agree to that.
Poet's coming back, Beachcomber. He's even dinner right now. We like I said, we went on early.
We were hanging
Uh,
out.
yeah, yep. And then Terry Ray, it doesn't really start till 6, so no one's late.
If you're sick of me making this ink, put a 1 in the chat. If you want me to keep going, put 2.
That's funny. Oh, okay. I must have missed a comment earlier too.
Oh, I got my thumb in there now.
Oh, hey, Pastel Alex.
There he goes.
He's wondering what B.
He's
Baron was
making
doing.
ink. He's
He's
getting the ink
making
going.
he's making ink like the old days, the 1800s, which is cool. I like the old days too. Mixing up that the Denver Stevo advises to keep mixing the Just for Men.
That's a good idea.
That's funny.
I wonder if you can make tattoos out of this.
Yeah. Maybe you started a thing. Maybe we should make everything like the old days. We could make I don't know what.
Make paper.
Yeah. Yep. Make a paper press, printing press.
Switching hands. I don't think that's allowed in traditional Japanese culture to switch hands. Who's doing artwork and what are you doing? And if you're not, then I want to hear you sing.
If you're not, it's okay, but we do prefer. It is relaxing if you guys do want to do something. I know Alex is probably doing some artwork. He's a handy guy.
What's good? I could hear some screaming in your background. Is that Chaz?
He doesn't want to go home. I don't blame him, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But he's got to spend some time with his mom.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to add some more water now.
I bet Alex does do something like artwork. I don't know if he's doing it tonight, but I bet he does.
Now, ooh,
And don't forget everyone. Poet's coming back. Terry's coming on, and
exciting times.
yep, and Poe and the Go will be back here too. It's 6 o'clock or a little later. He's taking Roscoe to the vet.
Hmm. Puppetry of the. I don't know what that is, Denver Stevo.
I don't
Doesn't
think I
seem
want
good. Seems like a bad
No.
idea, though.
to know. Yeah, coffee. I got coffee here. Everyone should be getting their coffee or tea.
Ugh. I'm probably gonna start. It's weird. Oh, I just got ink everywhere.
It'll take you another half hour to make more ink. Huh? Is your mic on? Why do you want a link?
Look at all the ink I made. 3 drops.
No. That's cool.
I'm just gonna start playing around. See what I see. Hmm. And I need a dry. I will be back in
Okay.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Sounds good. And don't forget, everyone, Poe and the Go will be here later on tonight. Poet will be back. He's having dinner. Terry will be in the show. And like I said, we're early, so we're just going to hang it out. Same as you guys. We didn't have anything to do before the. Or not that we didn't have anything to do. We didn't have anything we felt like doing. Okay? So we're just relaxing before the show. And hopefully you guys are relaxing too. Yeah, well, I see the comment, humor. Yeah, you're good with that one. I hope that's not that's unfortunate if your phone's hacked though. Yeah, definitely it is. It is true, Pal Stay Alex. It is. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely happy everyone's with us tonight. I seen it, Beach. Wonder what's going on. Oh, hi, Pamela. For anyone. Oh, hey Terry. Let me let Terry in here. Hey, Terry, welcome.
Hey, hey.
So this is Terry from our SPTV and from Cults Coffee and Crafts. I probably got the name wrong.
Y'all started rally early.
Yeah, we did. We couldn't wait. Yep. And then we still have a poet's gonna probably join us in a little while back again.
Hey,
And
Terry.
Poe on the go.
Oh, hey. Hey, BB Ron.
You doing crafts today, Terry?
Yes, I am. I'm a knitter.
Oh,
Knitting.
excellent.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. What are you gonna be knitting tonight?
This, it doesn't look like it yet. It's a triangle shawl. It's going to be like that.
Wow.
Nice.
And it started from beginning to end every Friday, every Monday afternoon watching y'all.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
It's great. Grand Theft Loopy says, "What's up, my knitter?"
I can't see the chat anywhere. Oh, wait a minute.
It's okay. I just wanted to point that one out too.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
And then I guess I would need to know the answer to this too, because Denver Steve was asking, how is knitting different from crocheting?
Okay. So knitting, you have 2 needles.
Oh, okay.
You got one on this side and one on that side. And you just knit. And then crocheting is one and it's a hook. And you've got a loop and you pull the yarn through the loops.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's excellent.
I'm just doing like meditative painting. I'm gonna start breathing, and like
That's cool.
stuff will start coming out of there. Like you kind of could see like it's almost like a dog's head right there, or some kind of creature, or a horse or something. Maybe I'll do a dog.
You should do a liger.
All right, I'll try to do a liger.
For anyone that doesn't know, it's from Napoleon Dynamite. It's a tiger and a what is it again?
Lion and a tiger, I think.
Lion, yep, yeah, that's it. Yep. Chad's just doing his palm trees to get going until we see the liger. And then maybe we'll do.
If we ever do.
Yeah. It doesn't, we're just. If it doesn't come out, it'll be an abstract liger.
Yeah. The garbage man's gonna be angry when he sees it in there.
Yep. All right, I'll do Denver's asking for a Smurf. I'll do that next, Denver. I like the requests. That's at least a doable one. I'm addicted to the Jay Leno Smurf, so we might have to do a Jay Leno Smurf.
When'd you start knitting? You crochet or you knit? I keep forgetting.
I knit. I do both. I started crocheting probably when I was in the 3rd grade.
Wow.
And I started knitting about 15 years ago.
Wow, that's amazing.
They go through cycles where one's more popular than the other. And right now, crocheting is popular.
That's good.
And you go to like any meetups or anything like that, like groups or anything like that?
Well, my girlfriend just taught herself how to crochet. So we meet every Saturday morning because she said she's making something for her niece. And she said if she doesn't have a reason to keep doing it, she'll keep putting it off. So we meet every Saturday. And then the second Tuesday of every month, our library has a big ordeal. And there's 30, 40, 50 people.
That's cool.
Wow, that is cool.
But I told Chad I have the perfect backdrop to join his chat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is nice. It is. Those look handmade. Did you paint those?
No, I'm changing the whole theme of my house, and somebody had that on was selling it for $5. And I thought I want primary colors, so I'm going to work my whole everything in the house is going to be new, and it's going to be based around those colors.
Wow. It looks fabulous.
I'm already sick of painting this.
You could just hang out if you want, though.
Maybe I'll switch it
No,
up.
Alex, I did not. I bought it. Yep,
Yeah, it was a good buy.
I'm a bargain hunter.
Mm. I do like to also support people that make stuff versus buying something at Walmart.
I try to as well.
Yep.
I don't know how this thing's gonna work.
Irma, you've mentioned that 3 is your favorite number a few times. Mine's 7.
Yeah, I like 7 too.
Well, my birthday's 7/7.
Oh wow, that is lucky.
Me and Ringo Starr, we share a birthday.
Wow. Hey Cindy, thanks for joining us.
This is not coming out like I planned.
It's
I
all
don't know what
right.
I'm gonna do.
It's all good. We got plenty of time.
Holy smokes.
So B Baron is they're asking what we're drawing and stuff.
I don't know what I'm drawing. I was supposed to be meditatively doing it, but I just started playing around. I'm just gonna
That
play
looks like
around.
Snoopy. That looks like Snoopy there. That little thing.
I'm just gonna try to find things that look like things and just play
Yeah.
with them.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Yep. Me too, as long as it's relaxing.
Oops.
I can see your comments, Colonial Bro. Sorry if anyone can't see the comments. Like, we'll try to fix it for next time.
What do you mean can't see the comments?
Some people are saying they can't see the comments. Like,
I had to hit the comments button.
Oh, the live chat instead of top chat button.
Yeah. Well, mine says private chat comments.
Mm. Oh, I see what you're saying. In the stream, Terry. Yeah,
Yep.
we have a different look. But they could see all the comments. Okay, I see what it's saying.
Yeah, I'm not very computer literate. So.
me neither.
I was once, but it's been a
Same
while.
here. It moves too fast, and I'm not as young as I used to be, so I can't grasp it all.
I feel like the microfiche was fine.
All right, I'll work on the Smurf now. I did this.
It's funny. I do genealogy, and records are still on microfiche.
Are they
Oh, wow.
really?
Funny.
So you really do know what that?
I do.
I remember
You have
when
to
that
go
was
down to the library.
Wow.
Everybody should have a library card anyway. If you don't have access to a research database.
I go to the library quite a bit.
Me too.
Okay, all right, start the Smurf now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call this a practice one on mine.
Yeah, it's all right. No, it's just abstract.
Uma Webb, do you copy me? I mean Irma.
They must be
We
having
can all see you. We can see you here, Colonel. Are you? Whose stream are you on right now?
I think he fixed it. I see the comment above that. He was on either Poet's channel or yeah, probably Poet's channel, and he can't. Yeah, he's got to be on the main channel to see all the comments. I think.
Poet, like the guy we were hanging out with,
Yeah, he's got a
or
channel.
Poe on the? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I added him. I know I get confused too. So I added him too. So do you guys that want to stream this, even if you get a channel down the line, you could.
I don't know. No, that's backwards.
Hey, Nasty Nathaniel. I look forward to your next audit. And you're a legend of your audits. And just for anyone joining us, Paul and the Go will be here in a little while. After probably a little around after 6, he's taking Roscoe to the vet.
Oh,
And-
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. Just regular checkups. And Poet will be back after dinner. Yep.
Yeah, this is strange doing this painting stuff.
Yeah. I think Poe said he's going to do something with this 3D laser.
Ooh, that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
Hope everybody's got eye protection.
I know, right?
Man, I'm out of practice doing this. I should just practice the strokes.
Yeah, it looks good.
What's the sign, Colonel?
Oh, nice.
Okay, I can't say your name.
Macho.
How do I say that?
Who knows? Machan. I can't even read it. I'm going blind.
I see gal at the end, and I'm hoping that's gal and not the end of a word. But, yeah, genealogy, it's a lot of fun. I found out this weekend I'm a descendant of a Mayflower,
Oh, wow.
which I didn't believe, and I still don't believe it, but they told me I am. All my family came in from Virginia back to the 1600s, so I don't see how Mayflower hooked in, but it did.
Wow.
It's going to be fancy.
So are you a super rich now? You got like a giant I love those giant old houses.
Oh, me too. Oh, I live in a small little 3-bedroom, 2-bath house.
I like smaller houses compared to bigger houses.
I do too. Whoop, there's my phone ringing. That's probably my. Hold on.
No problem.
I don't know how to pause this. So.
That's okay. That's fine, Ron. Yeah, Nasty Nathaniel. Yeah, I definitely want to do audits with you. It's addicting just watching your audits. Really, I watched as many as I could. I like the one at the tattoo parlor when they were getting grumpy. That was really nice. And then the Ford dealership one, all the Scientology ones, they're all great. they get grumpy. Some of those people.
It's like
So for anyone joining us, Poe and the Go will be here later on, and a poet will be coming back too. He checked in earlier before we were on the air. I'm drawing a Smurf. Baron's doing some abstract art,
it's
which is
just
nice.
doodles.
It's all good. No, there's no wrong. We're just
Doodles and
chilling.
oodles of doodles.
We're just chilling. I'm sitting here working with like crayons and stuff, and people are okay with that. So
Yeah, I guess this is the artwork's no better, but it's on the opposite side of the spectrum. A
Well.
crayon is like a mass-produced.
No, I like how you made your own ink. Like I said before the stream started, I would like to buy a fountain pen and dip it like the old days. I picture they still do that probably, and we're just for fun, but probably like in England where Apostate Alex is United Kingdom. I don't know for sure.
Uh-oh. My thing's not focusing now. Shoot. Wow, this ink really stinks too.
Oh, really?
I forgot this. I forgot how bad it smelled.
Mm.
It's a little earthy. I guess that's probably how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
There's something definitely wrong with my cam.
Oh, they use them in journalism, the pens they send to you.
All right.
Ooh, apostate Alex is related to Catherine Howard. I'm descended from.
Wow.
I'm related to Lady Diana and Mary Boleyn, Anne's sister.
Wow.
Oh. That's cool.
So we always joke that I want to go take the Hever Castle back, Boleyn Castle, but I don't think they'll give it to me.
That was terrible what went down with Lady Diana.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's my 11th cousin.
Wow.
It doesn't matter how far back it goes, we're cousins.
Nice.
And we're planning a trip to England, and we're going to go to all the smaller towns where all of our people are from.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Check out the peasants.
That'd be cool.
All right, I'm gonna have to come back a sec and
Yeah,
restart.
no worries.
Just my thing's all covered up with junk, so
Yeah, take your
I'll
time.
be
I'll try
back.
to watch the screen. Okay.
That's true, Alex. So we'll have to figure out how you and I are related.
Wow. And just for anyone joining us, like I said, we have Poe and the Go coming later. The Poet's coming back. And B. Baron will be back.
Ooh, a castle.
I love watching those videos of the castles, the old castles.
Me too. Hey, Irma, I'm related to Shirley Temple and Pocahontas as well.
Well,
We're going to have a genealogy chat one day.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, Jeb Stewart, my husband, would be interested in that. Hey, Greta. Yeah, I thought that was funny. I told him that I bought that for somebody for $5 that was moving, or she sold her beach house and moved all her stuff back up here, and it was too big for her to do anything with.
Those look great.
Alex, my red isn't real. But my son does have a lot of red in his beard. And I do have a lot of Irish in me. My great grandfather came over from Ireland.
Oh.
But Dad's family's all got black hair, so I'm thinking we're the Black Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Juliana.
And hey, Greta.
Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my dog is old and deaf, and she knows my
Oh.
husband comes home around this time of day, so she starts whining a lot. Come on. Come on. No, come here.
Yeah, Joel, there's no wrong way to get started. And you see what I'm doing here, It's relaxing too. This is a Jay Leno Smurf. This is the one that we did last week. Then, who was it? I forgot. Here's the one from last week. Oh, hey, Annetta and Clearwater Cheryl.
Juliana, it's going to be a triangle shawl. I don't know if you can see all the colors, but somebody donated this part, and I've got all these other colors based on it.
Nice.
It's a trash to treasure.
Yeah, those are amazing. The amount of detail you put into them.
I'm not so much good at the knitting and crocheting part, but I'm really good at putting colors together.
Oh, okay.
That's my strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, loom knitting is fun. I have a loom. I don't know how to use it.
I know, Apostate Alex. Some days it gets cold in Clearwater, you know what I mean? We should do a stream just on electric cars because we kind of hit a chord talking about those on the. I just kind of innocently said that what kind of car I drive, and kind of started a debate the other night on Pwn to go. And I'm like, hold up, I'm not forcing anyone to get an electric car. It's just my preference. People understood then. Yeah, I mean, if you crafted it, Joel, that counts. They call them handcrafted sandwiches. We're not forcing anyone to do crafts, but if you do anything, it does. It is relaxing to do. To do.
Cooking is crafting, Joel.
Yep. Yep. I agree.
Nothing's ugly, Cheryl, if it's made with love.
Yep. That's right. That sounds interesting, Cindy. Cross stitch and Swedish weaving.
What is Swedish weaving? I can't do cross stitch anymore because my eyes won't let me.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering too what the Swedish weaving is.
I'll YouTube it later, Cindy, and watch somebody doing it.
Yeah, that's great though.
I did like what I saw on the Facebook page, the F bomb. That was hilarious. I
Hmm.
have to start making some of those.
Yeah, Greta, he'll be back. He'll be back later. And don't forget, we have Poe on the Go. Will be back. Will be coming on later, and a poet from our SPTV. And anyone that wants to join us in future weeks is welcome to. Just inbox me.
There he is.
Yep, welcome back, B. Baron. I think you're still muted.
Mic check, mic check.
Okay, now you're on.
Ah, thank you, thank you. All right, who wants what? I'll paint something this time. My ink's dried up.
Oh no. Well, that was actually relaxing watching you do the ink.
That's funny. All right, there we go. I'm gonna have to do more.
You make spices. Oh, that must be fun.
Oh, that is neat.
Make spices?
Spice blends,
Oh, okay.
grind up spices.
So Clearwater Cheryl says B. Baron looks like A. Ron.
So I was chosen for the role. That's what we were supposed to do originally. It was just my I was supposed to be, doing impressions of him, but I don't know. We always switched it up the day before every time. I grew a beard like 3 times for no reason. We didn't use it. We will.
Yeah, it's fun doing those videos.
I even wrote down whatever color his Just for Men color is for his beard.
That's funny.
Oh, you guys want to see me make ink again? Oh god,
Yeah, that was relaxing.
it's not gonna be relaxing when I clean up all this mess.
Oh, Lone Dinosaur's doing a scarf. That's cool.
Oh, fine. What colors?
So the Smurf is done, guys.
That's a super Jay Leno Smurf.
Yeah, it is.
Holy smokes!
Well,
Love
I should send Jay Leno the Smurf, see if he responds.
it. Yeah, watching paint dry is right. There's something weird going on with this cam. Oh, it's the head of the little guy. Oops.
Thanks, Indy. I'm taking a nice little break here.
You think I should do? I'll do my best. Palm. I've never actually tried to draw.
Oh
palm.
yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea.
I don't even have a bowl for the shoot transitions for the ink. Screw it.
Oh. Thanks, coming out good.
Oh man, I don't even know
Oh,
what.
Juliana says it's B. Baron is like Aaron from the Aftermath days, which back in when they shot that in 2017, 2018, maybe you looked like him a little more.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing.
I don't even know.
And if
what
you
that-
look at his, well, that's Leah Remini's show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which that was I don't know. You guys probably know the dates better than me, but I believe it was around I don't know 2016, 17, and 18 or something like that. But if you look at Aaron's videos from when he started 7 years ago, I mean, you guys look similar, anyways, but even more so back, you know. YouTube must have aged Aaron.
His chin keeps getting bigger.
That's true. I'm an extremist for
Roids.
everything I do.
I don't know.
Hey, J Dice. And for anyone that just joined us, Paul on the Go will be here if he's finished with his task. And Poet will come back after dinner. And that's it.
I just want to apologize to all of the Japanese people watching.
Oh, it looks
Nobody's
good.
mad.
That actually looks like a good palm. No one likes a good palm like Clearwater.
that was a miss. I'll do the sand. I got background.
So if anyone wants to join us in future streams, just inbox me. Anyone's welcome. Anyone that does a craft or anything.
It's easy peasy. He just emails you a link
Yep.
and tells you what time to click on it.
Yep.
And you too could be a YouTube star.
That's right. Everyone's good at something, you know.
Just one link. And I craft so hard, hard, hard. Yeah,
And
that's all
this
you
was
get.
my
That's
first
all you guys
time.
get.
That's good singing. This was my first time sending the links and doing all that. So if I could do it, you too could become a multimillionaire if you watch my seminars.
No snorting allowed. So Chaz probably wanted to be on today, huh?
I just don't think he wanted to go home.
Oh, okay.
Um, but I mean, he's got to go home and spend some time with his mother. That's right, Clearwater Cheryl. Meditation cures all.
Oh, that's right. We should. You know what I could do? I could take a break and do a calming breath.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I just gotta finish this
Yeah,
dirty inkwell.
because I'm trying to relax here and I'm all worked up.
You know what I could do, Chad, is sharpen some knives, maybe.
Oh yeah. It's your other Japanese trade that you do. That'd be cool.
Well, I don't think sharpening knives is just Japanese, but
Yeah,
I
it
could sharpen.
sounds
I could sharpen a
sounds
katana and then make it Japanese.
sounds better if we say it's Japanese.
Oh, domo
That's
arigato.
right.
What's the craziest thing that's happened at a crochet party, Terry?
Nothing. I used to go to my friend Valerie that I meet on Saturdays. She actually is a quilter, and a girl we went to high school with has a lake house, and she rents it out on weekends for crafty or groups or stuff. And Valerie was one person short of her numbers, so she invited me to come, and it was a bunch of quilters and me, and you know, when you're sitting in a room with the machines going, you lose track of time. You stay up to like 5 a.m. It's kind of like when you're in Las Vegas, you just have no concept of time anymore.
Yeah,
And everybody would just sleep and come and go, but nah, nothing weird happens.
that sounds fun though.
Everybody's peaceful and zen.
I like to go to like craft shows. You know, it's always good for a good story when he comes on. Is Poe on the go?
He kind of freaked me out though last night talking about people just pulling you over pretending to be police officers.
I had no idea it was that prevalent, actually.
It's pretty prevalent up here.
Wow.
Well, crazy people with their guns pretending to be authority is big up here. I grew down here, wherever you're from.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why we need people like the Poe to shut people down.
No, Poe said the coolest thing in the world yesterday, that he never got in any like nightmarish, situations because he always gave the person respect.
Yeah.
And like it didn't escalate into that. Or I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was something like that. It was cool.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, but more than once he was pulled over by fake police officers. I would think
that's
that would be
crazy.
sort of a rare thing, but it seems to happen to him a lot.
I know.
Well, does he speed a lot though? Because fake police officers do not like speeding.
He does speed a lot because he He does help his wife with her business. But the real police let him off because he's an ex.
He's a detective, right?
I think he did a little of everything, but he was whatever the
I thought
highest
he was
thing
a
is.
police chief.
Yeah,
Oh,
chief.
really,
Yep.
Chief? Wow.
Yeah. So they still know him.
So he knows everything about everything we ever did, just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law's retired from the FBI, and he tells enough crazy stories. And my son's clerking for a judge, and some of the cases, it's like I'm beginning to think every neighbor's weird, everybody driving's weird.
Wow.
There's a lot of weird going on.
Yeah.
Sunspots.
Jeez. I wonder if this, like, all this weird stuff is always going on but never really reported
Yeah.
nowadays. Yeah, we just hear about it nowadays.
It's all distraction.
Yep.
Well, not really though, if it's happening in the streets.
I mean, I don't really know either way, but
I think everybody's got a camera.
yeah, that's the other thing. Yep. Wow. Yeah, process server. I can't even imagine. Juliana. Yeah.
Oof. Mm-mm.
Sure, he's dealing with every single person's not going to be happy to be served.
Holy smokes, my hand's killing me.
That's why I took a little 5-minute break there.
Oh, I got paint on my mouse. Oh, and I got it on my keyboard.
Yeah.
Drip, drip. This is a trip.
Yeah.
Arma, I was never a Scientologist. It just fascinates me. And I like good redemption stories. So I like how everybody has come out so much better.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this should be a good repository for all like, people who are fleeing from a religion but who are also like people who are still in one. It shouldn't be a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even abusive relationships or addictions. I mean, they all have similar tones to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch a lot of stuff about like I'm more into atheism stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
I watch a lot of things about how the church could be an abusive relationship. Like you can almost compare it to one, like very
Absolutely.
easily.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oops, I just painted an incense burner thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me let Poet back in. Hey, a Poet is here. He's part of our STP crew. And how you doing,
Hey,
Poet?
Poet.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Doing good, Poet. How about you?
Well, I just got finished eating, so just peachy.
What'd you have to eat?
Macaroni with hamburger and tomato sauce.
Yum.
Oh yeah, I love spaghetti macaroni or however you want to call it. My mom's people called it goulash.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Polish, right?
Well, my mom is from near Morgantown, West Virginia.
Wow.
So a lot of Italian influence, hillbilly influence. I'm hillbilly stock raised redneck, so.
And you're a poet.
Yeah. Been writing since I was like 15, 16 years old.
Wow.
So, yeah. But I also like to color.
That's good. Yeah, he poet
Yeah.
got some color. Yeah, feel free to. I didn't really talk to you too much about it, but if you have any poems
Yeah.
or limericks you want to read off, feel free.
Oh yeah, I can. How many people are in the chat? I can't see it.
I think about 18.
Okay, now I see them. I had to click over. Okay, let's see here. I get organized. Well, let me read something here. This right here is Westward Quarterly, the publication that published my poem recently. This is their winter edition, right? And there's a really clever poem in here. There we are. That I'm going to read. So I find it here. Page 1.
It looks good, B. Baron. It looks like one of those man eating. What do they call it? Man eating plants or something.
Well,
The little
I was
It's
going
a
for like
crab.
it's exactly what it is, a crab. I was going
okay.
for like a surrealistic, you know,
Yes,
palm
it's a
tree.
crab in a palm tree.
Yeah, and then but the thing in the background, I just like touched it and it completely made a giant circle by accident. So I guess that's a big coconut. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, but
The coconut falling down on the crab.
yeah, from a mile away.
Nice. It actually does look good though.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks, Chad.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I found it. It's called The Tinker and the Sleeper by a dude named Andrew William from Estonia. Goes, the thinker is weighing the moon against his exhausted head that separates at the seams. He learned too much too soon. The sleeper is lying in bed, enjoying affectionate dreams. The tinker has chosen to hide with the ambiguous lake whose dangerous waters are blind. The sleeper is dwelling beside the temperate waves of a mind whose waters are yet to wake. The sleeper won't bother to measure the lackadaisical hours that disappeared in the dark. The gluttonous thinker devours his intellectual treasures to regurgitate remarks. Dreams foretell misfortunes of the thinker's terrible torture, competing with dusk and dawn. The hills and the valleys sleep, and monstrous mountains yawn, and the sleeper is counting sheep. The thinker finds consolation hunting the unknown, the sleeper in hibernation, and both are forever alone. The sleeper alone in his bed, the thinker alone in his head.
Oh,
That's cool.
That's
like
great.
that.
Okay, the way I judge a poem is, damn, I wish I would have wrote that. I wish I would have wrote that. I'm planning on emailing the editors of this to see if I can get the contact information for this guy, because I want to feature it as one of my oh Colonel, where did you move all your figurines? They're all back here. The Vader's right there.
Nice.
Hold on a second. Let me get them.
That's cool. Alex is writing something.
Of course. Got a mic.
Nice.
Oh,
Maryland. Maryland is combined two of my loves. Well, Star Wars is just like number one, anyways. But I thought it was a pretty neat idea, and of course, there's my Darth Vader bobblehead. But yeah, I sent a bunch of pictures to Claire. I just uploaded a bunch to my Google Drive and sent a bunch of different pictures that I did. Hopefully, they'll get around to doing their shoots and everything. I understand that they've been busy, and I've been kind of excited to see which pictures that I took that they are going to show, if they show any of them. But I'm sure they will.
Yeah. I think they do that tomorrow, right?
I don't know. I'm just,
Yeah.
I don't know. They'll do it whenever they do it.
Yep.
Well, Colonel, since I consider myself the town centric, it goes well. Just a little something. Can't wait. Yes, oh boy. So I have been working on a lot of limericks and haikus. So I can't wait to share all those with everybody. But I gotta have something. I can't do it all at once because I gotta have something to make videos about.
Sure.
So. But I can pull up one. I guess. Somewhere. Hold on while I get my act together.
Take your time.
Yeah.
I'll do a calming breath for everybody really.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, that's backwards. And of course the focus doesn't work.
Hey, Broken Dishes, how you doing?
Good to see you, Broken Dishes.
I agree, Juliana. It's a very cool community.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you're in Maryland's Facebook group, the talent is all over the place.
Well,
Yep.
How about-
I agree.
how about Limerick?
Limerick
Yeah,
will work as long as
yeah.
it's not dirty.
Oh, no, it's not dirty. I know this is a family show.
Yep.
Okay, it's called Captain COB version 0.2. So here's our little boss baby, whose moniker is that of Davy. Many do attest he's a giant sadist and captain of a dishwater navy.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's just part of what I've been doing, especially since my computer crapped out on me. I had a little time in my hands. I'm like, okay,
So you handwrite? Do you like handwriting them, or you're just so
Yeah.
used to doing the computer? Yeah.
this is how I do my writing process. I keep a bunch of loose leaf paper handy. Yeah. See it? That's just all my chicken scratch. So, and like I might have an idea while I'm talking to you and go, wait, excuse me, and write it down. And then I make sure that I write something every day. It's advice that I'd heard left and right, backwards and forwards and upside down and inside out all my life. And then I've just recently actually applied it to my own work. And it's just like stuff has just been pouring out of me.
That's great.
Pouring. it's weird. It's
It
like
is.
stuff. It hasn't happened. This hasn't happened for me since my 20s, and I don't even know them. So,
What do you think's
When you're
changed?
awakening.
what I think, belief in myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Like most artists will attest to, it's that imposter syndrome, and then having good feedback from people like my YouTube channel and stuff like that. It's just really not giving a crap.
That's
That's
freeing.
That's the most important part. Is I'm in this. I'm doing my YouTube channel and all this for the long haul.
Right.
My hope is that in a couple hundred years, some schmo in a college bachelor's English program will run across my stuff and write papers about it.
Yep.
That would just be satisfying to me.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Have you had an awakening, Terry, like that?
I go through spurts where I'm more creative than others. And usually that's when I'm painting the house, all that kind of stuff.
What
I
about
like
you?
the.
Yeah, what about you, B. Baron?
I don't know. It's random for me.
Yeah.
Just whatever, The only reason
Yeah.
I'm here is because Clearwater Chad. So like, we'll see. I haven't painted in like 20 years, like 20 years and 2 traumatic head injuries. So
Yeah. You used to paint though. Yeah, I
it
remember
feels
that.
good. No, it's just the feeling of the Sumi or any brush. The feeling of any brush on the paper is just a pleasing feeling thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I can sort of understand like.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
That's why I like to actually write out on paper first. Like I said, I'll write it on paper and then I'll go, and the editing process is actually doing it on the word processor, and then I'll print out a draft, and then I'll go to town on it, making changes, and then it'll go through. Something will go through five or six different edits before I'm even somewhat satisfied with it. At sometimes that is actually the fun part.
Yeah, I what is it? There's a book called On Writing Well by William Zinsser.
I'll take your word for it.
Did you ever read it? Yeah,
No.
it's a good read.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out, but
But he just kind of mentions to do what you're saying to do, like just keep
Yeah.
doing it and do it, rewrite.
Yeah. Writing is not writing. Writing is rewriting, and that's one of the reasons I don't do fiction per se. I my attention span is real short. I might be undiagnosed ADD. I don't know. Squirrel. Up is like one of my favorite movies because of the dogs. That's why I like writing poetry, because it's like compact. It's little bitty short ideas that that will get me excited.
And do you go to like poet things, like group things, like meetups and stuff?
When I was in college, I was really involved back in my 20s when I was at the University of Central Arkansas. I got into the literary, I'll put that in quotes, literary scene that was going on at the time. And I did poetry readings and stuff like that, but I haven't done anything like that in almost 30 years. I'm going to go back there and finish my degree up, and that's one of the plans. Older and wiser, just go back and see those young pups and be like, I was that stupid too. But yeah, it'll be. What do you want? My dog's messing with me.
Put the dog on cam.
Hey, if people want to see you, let's see here. Hey, oh Phil. He's not being cooperative.
It's normal.
Yeah, he might have to go outside, so I might have to duck out here in a minute. When he starts whining, I know he has to go.
Yeah, I've been tending up and down to my dog. Now she's
Yeah.
sleeping on the pillow.
Oh, don't wake her up now then. Just show her.
She
What,
sleeps all day long.
what mine will do, he'll just, like what he's doing right now, he'll start whining and he will start looking at the door.
That's what she does. She knows it's about time my husband comes home.
No, this guy knows that my attention's somewhere else. Yeah. Festus just stares at you. Yeah, Phil does the same thing for me. He just stares at me sometimes. And I'll be like watching TV or something, and I'll feel it. You know, and I'll look around, and he'll be like looking right at me. I'm like, oh God. And it always happens when I'm really into something. I guess this is what having kids is like.
Alex, you're always welcome, man.
Oh,
I'm behind. I guess I should be
yeah.
looking at the chats because
I ain't
Chad's
even
not here and I'm a moderator.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
I'm
He told me he'd holler because I look down when I'm knitting.
Yeah, anything. Jeff
That'd
said
be
he could
great,
solder.
Alex. That'd be great, Alex.
I don't know. I guess. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yes, Jennifer. You might have to do another one right away, poet.
Oh, another one. What?
Jennifer asked if you're sharing any poems. She's late.
Well, let's see here. Let me do one. I guess.
Video editing would be really fun too, Alex. You could share, present your screen or whatever. that'd be
Yeah,
neat.
You just nap away, Juliana.
naps are here. Okay. Let's see here. Let me read one here. This right here was the Vortex. It's the college I went to when I was in my 20s, UCA. Their literary magazine. I think they still do it. I'm not sure. My friend that works there said they still do, so I'll take their word for it, or her word for it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to read one of her poems. Here it is. This is a poem by one of my oldest friends. Her name is Michelle Stoll. She and I have known each other. I met her when I was 19. Yeah. We've known each other for a really, really long time. And she's the first person I want to send my work to get it looked at. But she's really busy, so I don't bother her too much. So this is called Love in Crisco. It's clean. Okay. Fat armed French fry cook stepped away from the edge, wiped the dappled clamminess from his breath, shook the crunchy ends out of his cuff, saw once a guy fall into the vat, and failed attempt to clean the hood. That guy, his dad, was a very tongue-speaking creature, took pictures of his grizzly foot cooked crispy outside, but still bloody within. I thought it was going to be clean. I don't think I've read this one in like 30 years. But
It's not too bad.
Yeah, but still bloody within. Had to show them off to a woman he had designs on. Called them broads or lookers if they had butts like feather beds. Fat arm fry boy watches the grease force starch to dance. That was one of her earlier stuff.
Fat Arm Fry Boy. What's the name of that one? Was it Fat Arm?
It's called
I'm back.
Love in Crisco.
Oh, okay.
Love
Love Crisco.
Yes, Love in Crisco. Fat arm fry boy. Yeah, I love her stuff. she's got she has really interesting images in her stuff. Let's see here.
You back, Chad? I'm taking a
Yep.
break.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Hey, is Alex still here? Alex is still here, right?
I don't know.
Because I need a British TV recommendation that we can watch on BritBox. We've watched everything that my husband's. I have to find everything, and he's jonesing for a new show.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is
Oh,
actually.
hey, Alex. We watched Line of Duty. Is it Line of Duty? Line of Duty. We just finished Bay. What else can we watch? What's popular over there? Doc Martin. He didn't get into Doc Martin. We tried. I got into it. He wasn't into it, which I thought would be good because it's got so many seasons. I thought it would last us a long time. Johnny Quest. Okay.
They don't play Johnny Quest anymore. That's way too.
Maybe on YouTube.
Serious. Okay.
No, I don't even think you can find it streaming anymore. Maybe on YouTube, maybe. I don't know, but I grew up watching Johnny Quest. That is way no PC these days.
Okay.
As a cartoon.
Well, I've been watching Monty Python clips since we talked about it on one of the streams.
Have you ever seen their live at the Hollywood Bowl?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's really, really good. It's basically the highlights of all the Monty Python flying circus skits, and yeah, it's really, really funny. Really funny.
Oh, that's cool. I'm just starting to catch up on it now.
Yeah, this is a nicotine vape. I've been a slave to nicotine since I was a kid.
It's all good. Yeah, clear Monty Python is the best. Yeah, the nights you say me. Yep.
Me. We are no longer than what's like. I
Yeah.
fart in your general direction.
Oh, that sounds good. Broken Dishes. That might be right up his alley. He loves historical stuff. Poldark. Okay. Yes, Minister.
This is the West Recorder that published mine. How about a random
Okay.
poem? How about a random poem? I have
Okay.
let's see here. Let's see here. Entree Evenings from A to Z Sonnets by Alexander Pepple, Petple from California. Let's see. Each visit home from boarding school, Eva was freshly cooked, as was a goosey soup, making him drool, envisioning friends and keen in-laws, embracing as they intermix, enjoying Mama's masterpiece. Eaten off plates under convicts. Manners now, Mama would tease. Entrees that much indulged he never expects to see or taste again, especially not from any of the new eateries his wife deems fresh and clever. Evenings under the stars, his brain evokes heavenly whiffs of long stew. My mother makes the best potato soup I've ever tasted.
I bet. That was great. That was great.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing that key, I guess the key to writing is with anything is reading. I learned to read.
Yeah,
I learned to read before I learned to write. So
true. That's true.
hey, Alex, here's one from the UK for you. It's called A Single Thread by Glynis Moore, United Kingdom. A single thread runs through the world, connecting those we leave behind. It weaves around, is often curled as hearts are cast adrift unkind. We think we could forget, and yet a single thread runs through the world. That means we can't repay the debt or help those whose life we've unfurled. When we betray someone, they're hurled into a dark and soulless place. A single thread runs through the world that shows us all a tortured face. So when emotions start to die and love and hate become so swirled, remember that you can't deny a single thread runs through the world. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Dad's Army is on BritBox.
I've heard that was a really good movie. I have a copy of it somewhere. I just haven't got around to watching it. Yeah, that was a nice one,
Yep.
Alex. I'm your friend, Colonel.
Same here.
Oh. How about this one? It says, "That's enough today for today."
Yeah, go for it.
I think that's funny.
Don't worry, Denver. He's gonna read to him right now.
Oh, you want me to read more? Okay.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, I was going to work. If you want me to read, I'll read some more.
Oh, okay.
I have.
Well, you got requests. You got.
Yeah, I know. I see Clearwater Cheryl. Cheryl, don't worry. Let's see here. Too much silence. Yeah. Too much silence. Hey, Denver Steve-O. Let's see here. This is a random collection that I bought when I was at the Barnes & Noble down in Little Rock about a month or so ago. It's called Poetry East, numbers 105 and 106, fall of 2022, 12 poets. Let's see who this guy is. Oh, woman, Carolyn Kaiser. Okay, so this is a cold read. I've never read this before. It's called The Gift. Gift of another day. to hold in velvet glove the heavy force of love of you alive in me. Gift of another noon, its crest of tenderness, in touching we converse, thrill in our joy-spent bones. Gift, as the light declines of her reviving powers, you drench me in new wines, I fill my hands with flowers. Gift of another moon, the perfect O of love, for your single arrow, bowman, feather, and shaft and eye, before we draw away back into the cold scald of the world again, let us rest, hold, stay.
Very nice.
That was beautiful.
Yep. Hey again, Hannah.
A Cast of Colors is a book about the minstrel. Interesting. All right. Yes, it's too deep right now. Do another Westward Quarterly. Let's see here.
All right.
Um,
I like having you read the poetry to us while we're all crafting.
cool.
It is nice. It is nice. I do agree.
Thank you. Thank you. I like reading it, and it gives me ideas. You know, there's a couple Facebook groups, poetry groups that I'm on, and someone was asking for writing advice, and my advice was read more, write more. All right, haiku. This is a haiku by Diane Webster. It's called Haiku.
Yeah, Alex, I can send you a link. See, I don't know if I have his email. How do I send him?
Ain't it at hello@apostatealex.com? I think that's
Don't I?
his.
Yeah, I'd love for him to jump in. Don't I have to email him a link though?
Well,
Oh wait, it says invite. Invite. And then yeah, I gotta email it to him or messenger.
all right. Haiku by Diane Webster from Colorado. Last night's moisture freezes curlicues on sidewalk, petrified leaves etched into the ice on the surface of the lake topography map. Deck railing, coffee, mud, steams, fog in miniature. Actually, 3 haikus in one.
It seemed kind of long for a haiku.
Well, I got an idea. I actually stole her idea when I wrote when I did a video on the flag in the wind. It's like a triple haiku. So I'm not going to read that one. People can go watch my video.
Oh, knows. Okay. All right, I'm gonna mute myself and call Poe to get Alex's email real quick. Okay.
It should be hello@apostatealex.com.
Oh, you know it too? Okay, hold on.
Yeah. It's he puts it in the chat a lot.
Oh, okay. So wait. Oh, so it's the word hello.
Hello. Yeah, I think yeah. HELLO@apostatealex.com.
Okay. hello@apostatealex.com. Okay, I'm gonna see if this goes. Oh, I forgot to put. Hold on, I forgot to put the street in there.
And Hada, everybody in my husband's family believes they're related to, they all have Indian blood. And 3 of his cousins have taken DNA tests and nobody has Indian blood, but they still believe it just because they have to. I don't know what that's about, but it's actually a Southern thing.
I think everybody
Yeah.
wants it. I'd love to.
Yeah. It's a big thing. I don't know. It might be white guilt. I don't know.
Well, in my husband's family, they all want benefits.
Well, that too.
Okay, we'll see if that works for Apostate Alex. So I did email him based off of Poet's email address that he knew off the top of his head.
Well, it was confirmed.
No, it's failed. Must be like one off.
HELAPOSTATEALEX.
Hold on.
I'll be right back.
I'll try it again.
I emailed him at apostatealex@gmail.com once.
Okay, wait, what was it again?
Apostatealex@gmail.
Okay, I'll try it.
Denver, paste the poem. I'll read it for you. Or Chance here.
Yeah, I got to email Alex real quick a link he wants to join.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll be right back with you guys.
It's about everything, Colonel.
What?
575. What does that mean?
Colonial, it's about anything you want it to be about.
Oh, it's colonial.
Colonial, okay.
So it was Terry. It was apostatealex@gmail.com.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Hey, I'm gonna duck out for a few minutes. I gotta take my dog out.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that one failed too.
See if you can get him on the coconut phone.
I know, right? Let me think. Maybe I could try to go to his page on my phone.
Snow and glow. You guys really thought I was gonna start singing?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see it. I'll try it again. I might have been spelling it wrong.
I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I know it hurts my hand a lot.
Mm. Okay, let's see if this might go through. Poe on the go will be here in a few. I gotta watch for his thing. He just got home. And hopefully that just went through to Alex.
See a little kitty cat right there.
Nice. Oh, cool. Okay. Busted Alex said he got it. He'll be here in a sec. Great. That's cool.
Yay.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime you want, Alex. Anyone, too. Hey, Greg Cardone joined us. 10X Grant. 10X lifestyle. And I'm watching for Poe on the go too.
I need like a dryer ink.
Yeah, 10X Grant. Yep, I agree.
Terry, when you're working on that, do you like breathe rhythmically or anything like that while you're doing it, or no?
No, I find myself holding my breath. Actually, I have to remember to breathe.
Oh, we gotta breathe.
I know breathing's very important,
I can
which
do
is
it.
why I kind of keep my mouth open when I'm doing it, because then I breathe through my mouth.
I'll do that calming breath now, Chad.
All right, cool.
Oops. All right, everyone. I'm gonna do a quick calming breath like walkthrough with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So the whole thing of this is a slow, gradual, but purposeful breath all the way in, as full as you could get your lungs, and then we're gonna hold it for 3 Mississippi, and then we're gonna let it out nice and slow. We're gonna tip our head back while we're doing it. We're gonna exhale out and up into the air, and when we exhale, we're gonna say, ah. We'll just do 3. So that's just what they call calming breath. Ready? I better get my mic in place so you guys could hear me. Oh, Alex, check it out. Get ready for the calming breath.
Welcome,
ready.
Alex.
Welcome. So I'm gonna suck in making a sound so you guys could kind of hear it and get an idea what I'm doing, so it's easier for you to do it too at home. I'll do it for the first one, or I'll do it for all of them, so it makes more sense to have some sound to it on YouTube. But here we go. 3 calming breaths in a row. That's 1. Everybody's got to do the otherwise it's not worth doing.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Here's the second one. Last one. Good luck.
All right.
Are we all relaxed now?
Yep, killed some airtime.
That did help. That did help.
Feels
Hey.
good to me.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Alex.
Hey,
How's
Phil.
it going?
Alex just recommended some new BritBox shows for you.
Okay.
Terry, you will
Hey.
love Poldark. Poldark.
He says we
I've
have to
only
watch
s-
Poldark.
I've only seen a couple of episodes. I haven't seen the whole thing. There's I think there's 5 seasons or something, but it's very good. And here is the Poe on the go.
Oh
Howdy,
my
howdy, howdy.
gosh.
How's everybody doing?
The whole
Good.
Good.
thing
Now
is
this is a
here.
10X stream now.
How are we
How's
all
it going,
doing
guys?
tonight?
I've only just got here, Poe, myself.
Yeah, I was waiting backstage. I had to take Roscoe to the vet. He had to get his boosters, and he turned into a little monster while he was there. So,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Not easy.
Oh, man. That
So-
evil little dog sometimes. So, who all we got in there? We got the Colonel. We got Cheryl, Jennifer M, Jeff. Everybody. Looks like everybody's here. Denver, Steve. Oh, hey. broken
Juliana's
ditches.
napping.
Yeah, I've got a good
Yep.
group going in there tonight. So, all right. So, what's everybody doing?
I'm painting.
I'm knitting.
Palm trees.
Um,
And
do you guys want an exclusive?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Hold
This
on, let me
is
pull you in
something-
close so you can whisper.
Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, is my voice
Yes.
am I
Loud and clear.
Okay. So this is something I probably shouldn't share,
Oh, the
but I'm
best
going to because
Okay.
you know I'm feeling mischievous. So you know that thing that I wrote that I started reading out on a live stream recently. So I don't know whether it's going to be a book or whatever, and I'm going to keep it mysterious as to where it's going. But it is officially a thing now that will be going live soon. So I'm going to read you, if you guys want to hear, the first installment, let's say, in my story. So it's not a book, but I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but I'll just read it out. So I've read the first 2 paragraphs before, but I'll start from the top for those of you who haven't heard. So also there are some naughty words in there, and I know this is a family-friendly stream, so I will change them in a way that's not necessarily naughty, but you adults will understand what I'm saying. You can't leave the room until what you've written down everything you've done wrong. Have you ever, done the thing to yourself in that way? I was asked, write down every instance you've done this in as much detail as you can. When, where, how many times did you watch videos? What type, how long for? These were my last few moments in Scientology, and the last time I'd set foot in a church as a Scientologist in good standing. At the age of 19, I was declared a potential trouble source and dismissed from my post as Director of Public Book Sales at the Church of Scientology in London. Escorted to my desk and then the door, I was heartbroken. Everything I believed in and everyone I'd spent countless hours with, day in, day out over the preceding months, gone. I was as dedicated as they come, ready to clear the planet and spend my life making the world a better place. And now, as I head to the door one final time, I can't help but think this just isn't right. I wasn't born or raised in Scientology. In fact, my parents are far from religious, sending me to a Christian school only because it was local and had the best results in my area. But from my earliest memory, I'd been a hard worker with an inquisitive mind. As a child, adults would complain I ask why too much. Friends and family friends encouraged me to work hard and dream big. You'll be Prime Minister one day, they would say. Perhaps my ambition came from this can-do attitude, or maybe it's an inflated ego, being told by everyone I met that I'd be good at anything I put my mind to. At school, I excelled in both academic subjects and the arts. I sat exams a year early and left school with 17 GCSEs. For context, the average was 9, 15 of which were A-star to B grades. However, I always had a sense that there was more to life, something bigger than me, than us. When I first saw the BBC Panorama documentary, The Secrets of Scientology, in 2010, I was mystified. Mike Rinder's sunken eyes and gaunt face reminded me of Christopher Walken. These people clearly had conviction and passion. They were dedicated and didn't look at their faith as a laughing matter. I was 15 years old, and I was yet to learn that Mike's malnourished appearance was a result of his time in Scientology's labor camp known as The Hole. In one scene, Rinder stands in the door of Scientology's London Test Centre on Tottenham Court Road, defending the church and denying countless allegations of abuse, alien prophecies and disconnection, something only a short time later I would be doing myself. On its continued harassments of critics, Sweeney asks at one point, is this how this church goes about its business? An organisation that says it's entitled to be treated as a religion? His goal was clearly to present Scientology as a dangerous cult. How could something take such a grip on people's lives, create such fanaticism? Its members defended their faith with tenacity, and yet at the same time abuse its followers and rip families apart. As a rebellious teenager, this was not something I was going to walk away from. I wanted to know more. I wanted to know why. Not wanting to take everything in the media at face value, I wanted to hear the church's side of the story. Well equipped with my own research and well aware of the manipulative tactics exposed in Panorama, I took myself along to the Church of Scientology on Queen Victoria Street in London. I did a personality test and gave him a hard time. What about disconnection? I asked. Something to understand about Scientology's recruitment tactics is that they have an answer to every single question you may have. I was told it's a whole misunderstanding. Imagine you were being bullied in school. You wouldn't want to hang around with these people, would you? So you would naturally decide not to spend time with them. Disconnection in Scientology is just a formal way of doing this, but people have misinterpreted this to mean we break families apart. The best way to learn about Scientology is to read from scripture. So why don't you do a course? It's £39, there's no strings attached. You commit to coming to the org to study for a couple of hours once a week after school. You read the book, you try applying some of the techniques and see if it works for yourself, and if it doesn't, that's fine. There's no obligation, and certainly no $1 million bills for training like you hear in the media. What's the harm? Little did I know this was the start of my indoctrination into Scientology. Despite going in with a critical mind and on the lookout for signs of manipulation, over time, it worked. As a teenager, I faced all the usual life questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What's my purpose in life? Scientology offered hope. Despite the bad press, it was a chance. These were nice people that clearly wanted to help me find myself. I had the power to remove myself from the group at any point if I felt I was being manipulated in any way. The problem is, I didn't realize I was being manipulated. I was recruited onto staff, and by the summer of 2011, I was working in the church's Division 6, selling books and getting new people to join. I was primed for the picking. I've heard the black PR. I was skeptical, and yet I've not seen anyone being manipulated or forced to do things they don't want to do, I would say. By 2013, at age 18, I was posted as the Director of Public Book Sales and worked closely with Charlie Wackley as the public face of Scientology in London. Every week, we'd set up stress test booths and sell books on Edgware Road. I didn't know it at the time, but Charlie's father, Nick, was one of only a handful of British people who had been abused by David Miscavige himself. When I was finally kicked out of the church in 2014, I was declared a potential trouble source for complaining about Scientology not working. I was locked in a room and ordered to write up my overts and withholds, transgressions, against the church. Crying, I tried to leave. The ethics officer, Charlie's brother Jason, who now works in Los Angeles as part of the Elite Sea organization, put his hand on the door and made it clear I was not allowed to leave. I remember pleading with them. All I wanted was for Scientology to work on me. But right now, it wasn't, and it was making me upset. It's astonishing to think how only a few years earlier I was skeptical and sharp to any signs of coercion, and here I was, begging to stay. The transformation was complete. I was a Scientologist. It's taken me almost a decade to process what I went through, a journey of recovery I will likely be on for the rest of my life. However, I'm the one in control. This is my narrative and my life. I now share my stories and give others a platform to do the same on YouTube under the name Apostate Alex. Like standing in the doors of the test centre on Tottenham Court Road defending the faith, I find myself once again following in Mike Rinder's footsteps, speaking out and sharing the truth. Scientology has the power to convince even the most critical of thinkers. It lies to its members and tears families apart. Scientology is not just a crazy American cult. It is everywhere, and its abuse is fundamental to its very nature. There you go.
Great
Yeah.
work.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Started to get emotional towards the end. This first time I've read that out loud.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is going to be released soon, publicly, somewhere.
Wow.
Yay.
That's great. It's gotta
Thank
feel
you.
great.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's just the first, like, that's the first bit. As you can tell, it's not the whole of my story. That's just an introduction. And I think the idea is that it will be expanded on. I'll be doing more writing and sharing it and going into more depth, I suppose. But yeah, it's I'm looking forward to it coming out.
You deserve it. It's a lot of work.
definitely.
That's really good. Yeah, it's well written.
Thanks,
I think
And
guys.
it's going to help a lot of people.
Yep.
That's
I
the
turned my
thing.
mic off for a second because I didn't want we had trains going by and everything, so I didn't want to.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the thing for me is just, I've always loved writing. Like I've always enjoyed writing. I used to be a journalist for Christ's sake. Like I'm good at writing, and I just realized, why am I not using that skill? Like I can do that, and people, need to hear the story, and everyone has a different take on it. So I thought I'll just write something and see what happens. And yeah, it's
It's never too late. You can
Yeah.
always start. You're young
Yeah.
enough that you could start a whole new career right now. So,
Yep.
exactly.
So are you, Poe? What, are you kidding me?
oh, I'm already working on starting a new career. So, yeah, I'm going to the org tomorrow. So we're gonna find out about that Sea Org.
Ooh.
Wait, Poe,
got
if that's
some
what
irons
you're
in the
doing,
fire.
can you at least tell them that I'm the one that signed you up so that I can get my bonus?
Oh, okay. All right. I got a question. What are GCSEs?
So GCSE stands for General Certificate of Secondary Education. It's basically like a GED.
Okay.
So in the UK, you take an exam in every subject that you study. So like English, maths, science, and you get a GCSE in each subject. So you'll get one in English, one in maths, one in science, one in geography, history, whatever it is that you do. And yeah, most people finish school with like 9 or 10 GCSEs, and I did 18, 17.
Well,
Yeah.
very good. Very good.
Yeah, I started them a year early, so I finished them, and then my school was like, you can't just sit here doing nothing, because you got to like you can't just finish school a year early. And I'm like, well, what do I study? They said, what do you want to study? And I was like, I don't know, this. They were like, yeah, okay. And they actually, one of the ones I wanted to do is business studies, which is not a course that they offered at my school. So they sent a teacher on a fast track training course to learn how to deliver the course in 3 months, and then delivered it to me in 1 month. And I did the exam and passed and got a really high grade in it. And that's meant to be like a 2-year course to get you a GCSE. Yeah. They literally, my school were really good. They literally sent someone on a training course to learn how to do a course that I wanted to do. It was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
It
Excellent.
is excellent. That's amazing.
So,
Is that a private school or like what's the no?
No, state school. It was actually a Catholic school. I went to a lot of schools growing up as a kid because I moved around a lot, but this school, the one that I finished my GCSEs on, was a Catholic school. And I think they were just, they were really good at noticing students that were doing well and providing what they can to help you, basically. And there are a couple of us, like for example, Latin. We didn't offer Latin at the school, but some of us kind of were interested in it. And I think it was like our English teacher's husband or something, or wife, or there was someone who was related to a teacher who studied Latin at school or something years earlier, and yeah, came in, and we stayed. There was about 4 of us that stayed after school for an hour every week to learn Latin. So they taught us that, and we did an exam in it. Latin's actually the only subject I failed, but it's nice of them that they offered the opportunity. Yeah, anyone could have done it, but I think there were only a handful of us that wanted to do it.
awesome.
That's amazing.
That's hey, the thing is that so many people out there, they get to a point and they just give up.
Yeah.
And you've just continually kept going with everything, and you haven't given up. So, I mean, kudos to you. You've done an excellent job. You're doing good for yourself now. So it's awesome to see.
Thanks, man.
So if we can do something about that speech impediment you have. But I'm sorry, it's an accent. I didn't realize it.
If this wasn't a family-friendly stream, Poe, I would have so many words for you right now.
Hey, 30 years of being a cop, believe me, we have probably the worst sense of humor there is. People hate us for it. So
I love post stories though.
I've had an interesting life, colorful life to say the least.
Yeah.
What were we talking about earlier? That
A lot of things, but the police, a lot of the guns and stuff. You had to defend yourself with the guns.
oh yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have a live stream this week talking about the Second Amendment and how I support the Second Amendment, but there's so many people that abuse it and make those of us who support the Second Amendment look really bad. And got a couple colorful stories on that one. What else were we talking about?
I think we were talking about how you were going to buy an electric car.
No. No, they just don't get the mileage I need right now.
No, a few years they will.
Yeah. I
Trying
got to
to
have
think.
one that's got to be able to do at least 500 miles at a
Yeah,
time.
probably 2 or 3 years they'll get it, no problem.
Yeah. Have you guys been hearing anything about those quantum computers that everybody's working on now? Alex?
They're pretty cool. Like the speed at which stuff can be processed is insane.
I know pretty much every major name in the game when it comes to computers is trying to put one together now. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, once IBM does it, everybody.
Yeah, well, the Chinese are working on it through the use of light transmission. IBM, Microsoft, as far as we know, they're working on the electrical transmission end of it. So what's crazy is they could actually come out with quantum computers at the same time that are delivered in two different ways. And the first person who actually breaks it is going to be the one that's going to start ruling the world. It's crazy how this stuff works.
I think what's interesting though is the speed at which it can compute things. To begin with, it wouldn't actually make a huge difference to the majority of people that use computers the way that they do now. What
Right.
it will make a massive difference in is like the supercomputers and things, you know, when you're looking
Right.
at massive data analysis, you know, like NASA and all of these
Yeah,
pictures from the
simulating the
satellites
universe.
of and even just images, like there are satellites and telescopes taking pictures that are extremely detailed of the universe, and the files are so large and there's so much data that they can take pictures way infinitely quicker than they can actually analyze them. And there are pictures even from like the 70s that they still haven't put through the like software and systems to really analyze what's in there. And basically that's where these quantum computers will make a huge difference, because they can put some info in there, it will crunch the data and do it at lightning speed. Whereas for you and I, like, I don't think we'll see a desktop home domestic quantum computer for a long time, because there just isn't the need at the moment.
They're saying that once they actually break the code on them and start making them, it's going to be at least a decade before they can get to the point where you can have them in your home.
Yeah.
They're right now, the biggest problem is the cooling systems that they have when they have to get to absolute zero to keep them cool enough. And then the problem with vibration, because it isn't working on a transistor like our computers are, they're working on the atomic level. It's just insane. I was listening to a Michio Kaku talking about him, and he's a world-class physicist. And
he's pretty cool. I like listening to him.
Oh yeah.
All right. His debate with Sabine Hoffensteller or whatever her name is. It was Sabine and the guy who does the cyclic. He's like a man, I forget his name, but it was Sabine and the guy who does like the cyclic universe.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No.
I know
he's an old white guy. I think he's from Cambridge. I'm not sure.
Let's see here.
But I didn't mean to.
Are you talking about Stephen Hawking?
No, his friend though. Him and Stephen Hawking are the same, like at the same time.
Did he ever?
Maybe it wasn't Cambridge then.
Kip Thorne?
No.
Not Kip Thorne?
Look up debate. I don't know why I'm telling you guys to look it up, but no.
Oh, let's see here.
No, and there's a thing called cyclic.
Cyclical was where the universe expands out and then contracts and expands and contracts.
Yeah.
So
it's something like that.
Yeah. I remember reading about that actually when I was like in the second grade, and that was the late 70s. And then that was before Big Bang came around and took over and stuff. Who knows?
Either way, it was a crazy good debate. I just don't. I forgot the other guy's name.
Cool. I'll have to look that up. Sure.
It's Sabine Hoffensteller and Miko Kaku or whatever his name is.
Did you hear of? I know he did one with Richard Dawkins.
Oh really?
I want to see him debate Ed Witten.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, he's an insanely brilliant man. That when he went to MIT, it's reported that a number of the physics professors literally locked themselves in their office and wouldn't come out because they call him basically the Voldemort of physics. Even though he's not evil, he tears everybody up that he goes against. So he's
That's funny.
he's amazing. He's probably Eric Weinstein said he's probably the greatest mind right now in physics, and the guy, he's like 6'4" and he talks like he has the voice of like a 12-year-old boy.
Oh no!
Yeah, he
Like
has
high pitch Eric.
very soft, high pitched voice. He's like 6'4", 250. He's a
Nice.
monster, but he's this very gentle, delicate guy, and he's just absolutely a stellar mind. He's amazing. So, all right. So, Chad, you're painting. BB Ron, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get back to painting right now.
Terry is crocheting,
Knitting.
Nice.
knitting. I'm sorry, I get those mixed up all the time.
I know yarn is yarn.
Brian, you are writing. I take it.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at some of the stuff. I'm gonna read some stuff.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna read a limerick that I wrote about the Duke of Chug. It's called "All Hail the Duke of Chug." Here we have the Duke of Chug. In toast, he's first to lift a mug. To him, it's just fine, partying like it's 1999. Oh my, he sure can cut a rug.
That's great.
Yeah. That's good. That's great.
Yeah, that's since when my computer crapped out on me, I just started plopping all this. The start just went. Blah. You know, that's the best way to put it. Blah.
Wow.
And BB Ron, Sabine Hassenfelder.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do some
Awesome felder.
comic work here. Let me get the camera angle down so that we can see here. All right.
Let's see here.
Oh, nice. You brought stuff too, Poe?
Yep.
I didn't know because I knew you were running late with your stuff.
That
Great.
evil dog. My
Yep.
goodness.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me about evil dogs.
He literally broke his harness and his muzzle.
Wow, that is evil.
Yeah. He's
Mine
something
just,
else.
mine just tries to tear my arm off.
Oh, he used to try that, but now he's not into that anymore. He's more into the evil verse. So let me find my straight edge here. You know how long it's been since I actually put pencil to paper? Everything's digital nowadays.
Yeah.
All right, we'll use this.
Well, like I was telling everybody earlier, that's how I start writing. I go from I'm old fashioned. I cannot like look at a computer screen and compose. It's just really, really hard for me to do that. Cool. I found a haiku. Let's read it. See who it's by. By a guy named Hayden Caruth. You can warm your hands at a candle, but the rest of you needs loving. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Hey Poe, I'm just seeing Denver's comment in the chat saying, "Poe, bring out the lasers."
That would be fun.
Yeah, it was going to because I was running so late. I'm just not going to be able to do that this time, but I want to set it up so I can do some work with the laser on here. The big
There's
problem
always
is-
next Monday.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, there's always next Monday.
yeah,
So give us something to look forward to.
the wife had jury duty, so I covered her route today for her courier service.
Cool.
And then she wasn't feeling good, so I took Roscoe to the vet, and he monstered out. So that occurred.
My dad had a dog named Roscoe. He was a little mutt,
Yeah, that's what mine is.
goofy dog. He was goofy. Such a meathead. I miss that dog.
We've never had a dog that wasn't a rescue dog. So
Same
Good.
here.
Oh wow.
yeah, we
Yeah, Juliana. Yeah. I'll send you a link. Send me your email.
We could have this giant community Monday thing going on. It could be the
Absolutely.
largest stream in SPTV. Who
This
knows?
is amazing.
Hey,
I volunteered because I felt sorry that nobody was coming when he kept saying, "I'll be happy to have anybody on the show."
Yeah, I meant to.
we've been wanting to do it. I've been so busy. It's ridiculous. And I just, I was just in Kentucky and just came home yesterday. So it's been
Man, this is amazing.
yeah.
Did you pick up any good bourbons in Kentucky?
I don't drink. So,
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, nope.
Good
I
man.
don't drink. I prefer an herbal remedy to things. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Je suis comprends.
What's your favorite bourbon, Chad?
Oh, me?
Yeah, what? Who's?
Oh, I-
It was Pete Barron.
That was
Oh,
B Baron.
Oh, Baron. Go ahead.
No, I drink cheap. Bullet with some nice. I usually make a cocktail out of it with some nice oranges, like fresh oranges and stuff.
Chad, you're still into
August.
Mad Dog, right?
No, I drink just red wine.
Boone's Farm. Don't forget.
Oh.
I thought
I'll tell
Chad
you
drinks
what.
that Tang stuff
Everybody
that he was
freeze?
on the stream.
Yeah,
last
Tag,
night.
that was funny when you. I can't believe they don't have that over where you are, Alex. That's
No.
funny.
Never even heard of it.
Wow.
Boone's Farm or Mad Dog?
No,
No,
Tang.
Tang.
Oh, Tang. Yeah.
I think that's something like I know when I know Poe. He and I are from the same generation. I remember seeing the commercials with it. And
Me
of course
too.
Of course,
Yep.
I had to have it.
Of
And-
course, because the astronauts did it.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah, my
Um,
boys are big into bourbon.
I actually prefer if I drink. I prefer Irish whiskey myself. I like Irish whiskey, and if it's going to be Scotch, it has to be very old, very expensive, with a very good cigar.
What's your
So-
favorite Irish whiskey?
Bushmills, actually.
Oh, Protestant.
Bushmills
Philip
Red
likes
Label.
Teeling. Teeling is his favorite in the whole world.
I've never heard of that one. That'll have to be something. I don't go to the liquor store that often, so I actually haven't had any in a while. I don't
We were in
drink.
Dublin. The distillery was across the street from our hotel,
Oh,
how
I
we-
need to go there then.
and it's fairly reasonably priced, isn't it?
That's cool. That's cool. One of my dreams is actually to go to Ireland. When I was in the Navy, I was all over the Med. Like I've been to Spain, France, Italy, Malta, Israel, Cyprus, Crete, all those places around there when I was out seeing the world. Never got to go to Northern Europe. That's
It's an interesting part of the world. I mean, it's
Yeah.
definitely much nicer in terms of climate in Spain, Italy, France, and so on. But there's a lot of history here in the UK, particularly, and Ireland are really special places.
Yeah. That's actually one of the reasons I'm a big history nut. Like when I go back, I want to finish my degree in history. Yeah, I'm a writer, a poet, but I actually love history too. That was instilled with me in me by my mother. My mother actually has a master's in history,
Wow.
so I was around it all my life.
Can you tell me roughly where you're from in England?
I live in London. I'm in Hackney, in East London.
But
My
But
husband's
I'm,
asking.
I'm originally from Essex, which is outside of London, in the countryside. My family are from
Is
Scotland.
that where the church is? Philip is my husband's related to the Terrell family. There was that church that the kids broke into, Herndon. Yeah, his family's buried in that church.
What's it called?
It may not be a city anymore.
You know,
Herndon
it was called Herndon.
in 1600.
Put your husband on.
Put him on.
Yeah, why not? Unless you don't want to, I don't know.
I'm a huge fan of England. I'm a huge football fan.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, good. Arsenal fan.
Howdy.
How funny.
Yeah,
What's
that-
your team, Alex?
What's my team? I'm not a real big football person. I prefer
Oh.
extreme sports. I snowboard and
You're not a
skateboard and
football
that sort of
hooligan?
stuff. No, I'm not really a big football person.
Oh,
I actually probably follow the NFL closer than I do English football.
That's funny.
Well, I'm not much of a sports guy, but being from Arkansas, I am in my DNA. Well, it's the Hawks.
Razorbacks.
Yeah, the Arkansas Razorbacks. I really don't follow them religiously like a lot of people I know. Like my older brother, I have two older brothers. The one that's the middle one, 'cause I'm the youngest. My brother Ray, he is a Arkansas fanatic. And
And my son, I'm going to say 2 words to you, and you're probably the only the person in this group that'll understand. War Eagle.
War Eagle. Oh, the Caverns. Yeah.
No, Auburn.
Auburn. Oh, okay, Auburn. Oh, Auburn.
Yeah, he's got 2 degrees from Auburn.
Cool.
One of them's
right.
in history, and the other's in
That's
science.
Auburn's in Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. A guy I served with on my last ship, he was a big Auburn. It's like they got that rivalry. It's like he ate, slept, and drank Auburn.
That is a good
So
monster
does
truck
my
poem.
son.
thank you, sir.
I love that.
That's
Well,
cool.
guys, I'm gonna have to love
20
you
almost
now
hear
because
it.
I'm gonna go and catch the Monday with
Yeah.
Mike and Mark stream. So I will
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh, is
see
that
you
coming up?
guys
Yeah, I was
later.
gonna-
Thank you.
Thanks for the
having me.
exclusive.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was excellent. That was,
Thank you,
that was-
sir.
that was legendary.
Looking forward to hearing more of that.
Yeah,
And I'm going to
thank
go
you
throw
guys
dinner
for-
on so we can join Mark later.
Yep.
Well,
We're gonna end this because we were planning on we end at now anyways for the stream.
Okay.
Nice,
Thank you
okay.
guys
Well,
very
thanks for
much.
having me, and
Alright,
also
cool.
thank you
See you
everyone
later.
for supporting
Okay.
me with my channel. I appreciate it.
How do I exit out?
Cool.
Thank you for having us on, Chad.
See you later,
Thank
guys.
you. Thanks everyone.
Yeah, this was
everybody.
cool.
All right, brother.
Cool. We'll do it again.
You guys should
Camera back
be
up.
in the thing if you want to stay on.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's see here. There we go.
Bye,
Excellent.
everybody.